Well, ladies and gentlemen, the former United States Champion, AJ Styles, is in the building for what is expected to be an action-packed episode here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown. And our main event, we have a massive rematch from the Vengeance pay-per-view. Tess takes on Monty Brown in a King of the Ring qualifying match. But we are going to kick off the show with a Queen of the Ring tournament matchup as SmackDown newcomer Ashley makes her way to the ring, and this is a massive opportunity for this newcomer here on Friday Night SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to SmackDown. We are live from San Antonio, Texas for what is expected to be an action-packed episode filled with great matches and memorable moments. And we're going to kick it off strong as Ashley is in the ring and we await her opponent. The Glamazon, my favorite to win this tournament, Beth Phoenix, makes her way to the ring coming off from a massive loss in a tag team matchup last week on SmackDown. And speaking of that match, there is the women's champ, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna, who's going to be watching this tournament very closely because the winner of the tournament will face the women's champion at SummerSlam. Last week on SmackDown, Beth Phoenix and Chyna tag team to take on Gail Kim and Trish Stratus, and it would be Trish Stratus that would steal the victory for her team, rolling up Chyna. Of course, Trish Stratus would then forfeit her opportunity to Gail Kim in the Queen of the Ring tournament when she laid down for her, but we can't think about that, ladies and gentlemen. We have to think about this match. Our first matchup of SmackDown is underway as Ashley comes straight out the gate, realizing how tough of a competitor Beth Phoenix is, not going to waste any time here. Ashley now takes the head and drives her down to the canvas with a head scissors. Ashley is going to try to use that quickness to her advantage here in this matchup, and that's the best thing that she can do, as Beth Phoenix was not expecting the early onslaught from this newcomer here on SmackDown, but that's what you have to expect with a women's title opportunity at stake, and Ashley diving through the middle rope with a drop kick, taking out the Glamazon. Ashley with a massive wave of momentum so far. Can she stay on top of Beth Phoenix? Can she ride that wave? And can she have it take her all the way to the next round as she takes her down with a crossbody off the top rope? Beth Phoenix has not had any offense in this matchup so far as Ashley spins her around, rolls her up, could steal the victory here to move on into the tournament to the next round, but no, Beth Phoenix kicks out. Caught the leg there. Beth Phoenix now can look to slow this pace down, sends her off the ropes and a massive elbow. Just when you think Ashley was taking full control of this match, bam, just like that, Beth Phoenix turns the tide and now just driving the boots underneath the chin. There's been some speculation as of late that Chyna feels threatened by Beth Phoenix. They have similar power, similar size. And it's been pointed out that she might be jealous of the fact that Beth Phoenix is an up-and-comer, and a kick out at two by Ashley. A lot of people are saying that Chyna feels threatened by the power that Beth Phoenix possesses. A standing tilt-a-whirl slam to Ashley, and that's just that power on display. And then the mounted punches. The mounted punches to Ashley. And, oh, now going after the arm there. Of course, still to come, ladies and gentlemen, Christian is in action here tonight. Takes on a mystery opponent as a part of the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament. The winner will move on to the semifinals. Will join Seth Rollins. We're also set to hear from AJ Styles and the WWE Champion John Cena, who just last week had his title stolen by a masked assailant, and now Beth Phoenix drops Ashley on the knee. Down into the cover, hooks the leg. Does that do it? No, it doesn't. Beth Phoenix is going to want to try to put Ashley away as quickly as possible, try to reserve her energy for the rest of this tournament. Sends her into the corner here. Beth Phoenix full head of steam, but no, Ashley moved out of the way, using that quickness to her advantage. Big kick to the head there. And now Ashley, look at Ashley again with the head scissors takedown. Beth Phoenix is in trouble. Beth Phoenix rolling to the outside of the ring because she knows how much trouble she is in. But Ashley's going to follow her. Clothesline off the apron. Taking down the Glamazon. Ashley is in full control here as she sends her back in the ring. Top rope. These fans are on their feet. Ashley looks for another crossbody, but Beth Phoenix moving out of the way. She went for it one too many times, and now the torture rack. The torture rack is locked in. The move that Beth made Nydia tap out to just a few weeks ago. Will Ashley tap out? No, Ashley fights out of it. Ashley able to fight out of it. Spins Beth around, looks to roll her up once again. She might steal it this time. Enough damage might have been done, but no. A kick out of two. Beth pops back up to her feet. So does Ashley. And a spear. A spear by Ashley. That's got to do it. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Ashley moves on. No, she doesn't. A kick out at two. Ashley can't believe it. These fans can't believe it. I can't believe it. Beth Phoenix is still in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I thought for sure that might do it. And now Ashley sends her into the corner, looks for the clothesline, but Beth Phoenix got the elbow up. And now here comes the Glamazon. Here comes Beth Phoenix. Bounces off the ropes. Big jumping clothesline. Takes down Ashley. Beth Phoenix might have her exactly where she wants her here in this matchup. This could be the beginning of the end. Sends her into the corner. What's Beth Phoenix looking for here? Hooks her up on the top rope. Could be looking for something massive. And there's that power that I talked about earlier. That power on full display. Gorilla press slam to Ashley by Beth Phoenix. Calling her up to her feet. Could be looking for the glam slam here. Hooks her up. No, Ashley. Ashley fighting out of it. And now here comes Ashley. Now it's Ashley who's fighting back. Now it's Ashley who's getting back into this contest. Beth Phoenix is in trouble here. Ashley sent her into the corner. Full head of steam. The monkey flip. The monkey flip. Beth Phoenix is down. Beth is down. Ashley, middle rope. And now she's going to look for the patented elbow drop. That's got to do it. Ashley's going to move on into the second round of the tournament, into the semifinals. No. Kick out by Beth Phoenix. I don't believe it. Beth kicked out, and now she is stumbling back up to her feet. Somehow Beth Phoenix able to stay in this contest. And Ashley hooks her up on the top rope. Was she looking for here? Oh my goodness. Sent her flying off the top rope. And now Ashley's going to look for the spear once again. Ashley's lining her up for the spear. Here she comes. Wait a minute. Beth Phoenix. Beth Phoenix ducked. Beth Phoenix ducked in a glam slam. A glam slam. That is it. Just like that. It is lights out for Ashley. But Beth Phoenix isn't done. Gonna look for the final nail. The pin-up strong. The pin-up submission hold is locked in, and Ashley's got no choice. Ashley's got to tap out. A massive victory for the Glamazon here tonight on SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. It came down to the wire. It looked like Ashley was going to put Beth Phoenix away, but at the end of the day, it took one move, and it was the beginning of the end. The Glam Slam would take her out, but Beth Phoenix wanted to put the final nail in the coffin. That pin-up submission hold would force Ashley to tap out. And ladies and gentlemen, Beth Phoenix has moved on to the second round of the Queen of the Ring tournament. What a victory for the Glamazon. Oh, hey, wait a minute. The women's champ, Chyna, was watching on backstage. And the #1 contender to the title, Lita, attacking her from behind. Lita attacking the women's champion from behind here. Lita not being flanked by Edge, but she doesn't need Edge to take out the women's champion. Lita DDT on the floor. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Lita has sent a message here tonight saying you shouldn't be focusing on the Queen of the Ring tournament because I'm taking that title at King of the Ring. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, what an announcement by Seth Rollins. Said he's sick of the games, he's sick of the underhanded attacks. Seth Rollins has extended an open invitation to Triple H next week here on SmackDown. Will Triple H show up next week on SmackDown? We'll have to find out, but ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament. It continues here tonight as Christian makes his way to the ring, and if you ask me, Christian should be the United States Champion. It looked like he was going to capture that title at Vengeance, but thanks to the interference by Gregory Helms, our new United States Champion is now Matt Hardy, the leader of the Attitude Era. And Christian has gone to blows with Matt Hardy in the past. He went to blows with him last week, of course. Another sneak attack by Gregory Helms. Christian wants revenge. He wants another shot at the title, and if he can make it all the way in this tournament, he will get the opportunity that he's looking for. But can he do it? And I think the biggest question is who is his opponent? His peeps are in the building here tonight in San Antonio, Texas. Christian looks to climb the mountain here on SmackDown, looks to make a name for himself. But can he do it? Who will his opponent be? We're about to find out. Oh, wait a minute. I think this was a favor that Christian was asking Bret Hart for last week on SmackDown. Christian's opponent here tonight is one half of the Cruiserweight Champions, co-Cruiserweight Champion Gregory Helms. And you saw just then the United States Champion Matt Hardy looking on backstage, obviously not happy with the fact that Christian is in this tournament, and he cannot be happy with the fact that Gregory Helms is the man that has to face Christian here tonight. You know Christian is looking to get payback on Gregory Helms for costing him the United States Championship at Vengeance. And you know Christian is looking to get payback for attacking him last week. Wow, what a match this is going to be, ladies and gentlemen. These two know each other very well. Christian and Gregory Helms go one-on-one here tonight on SmackDown. The winner advances to the semifinals of the Owen Hart Tournament. There, the bell of this match is underway, and here comes Christian straight out the gate. And like I said, Christian is not going to waste any time here. Christian wants to get payback on Gregory Helms for costing him the U.S. title at Vengeance, and he's going to feel it here tonight. massive slap there across the face. And Christian sends Gregory Helms flying to the outside of the ring. I don't think Gregory Helms knows what he got himself into here tonight on SmackDown. And sends him into the barricade. As I said, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest will advance to the semifinals of the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament. The semifinals will consist of a triple threat match on both Raw and SmackDown. The winners of that triple threat match will go on to the King of the Ring. And then the person to win that match can choose whether or not to fight for the Intercontinental or the United States Championship at SummerSlam. It is all up to them. SummerSlam will be our next pay-per-view. But we got to focus on the here and the now as Christian beating the holy hell out of Gregory Helms. And I would like to say, I would think that I would say that I hate to say that Gregory Helms is getting his ass kicked and that Gregory Helms doesn't deserve it, but you know damn well he does. And it looks like Christian could be lining him up for another slap across the face, and there it is! Another slap across the face. Christian sent him off the ropes, drops underneath, leapfrog over the top, double underhook German into the bridge, cover, does that do it? No, a kick out. And I know Christian wants to get payback on Gregory Helms, but he cannot afford to get overconfident here. He cannot afford to let this match go on too long, because if he does that, it will hurt him. Moving on in the tournament, and a Shining Wizard by Gregory Helms takes down Christian. Christian could be in trouble here. Just like that, the tide of this match has turned in the favor of Gregory Helms. Christian gets sent into the turnbuckle. Helms full head of steam. Christian got the boots up. And a massive running forearm shot by Captain Charisma. The man that almost captured the Money in the Bank briefcase at Backlash from his former partner and best friend Edge, who is now the World Heavyweight Champion. Christian has been on a roll since arriving here on SmackDown. Didn't have the best of luck on Raw, but since coming here to SmackDown, he has turned over a new leaf. He's been on a roll, and he is proving why he deserves to be in a title picture. World title or U.S. title, it does not matter. Christian deserves an opportunity, and he gets that here tonight as he goes to the top rope. Gregory Helms stumbling up to his feet. Christian off the top and a clothesline. Takes down Helms. And now Christian gonna look to just wear down Helms here. And you know Matt Hardy's gonna be watching on, and he cannot be happy right now. Gregory Helms has been barely able to get any offense in this matchup, and a massive chop in the corner. Oh my goodness, those chops must be turning Gregory Helms' chest to crimson red, and you can see it right there. It is, and now Christian choking the life out of Gregory Helms. Goodness gracious. And now Christian, middle rope and a knee. A knee to Helms, down into the cover, hooks the leg. Is that enough? Does that do it? No, a kick out at 2. One thing I will say about Gregory Helms, he does have a lot of heart. He does have a lot of fight in him. I mean, he made it through his days as a Hurricane and came out the other side. Whether I like the way he goes about his business or not, he came outside for the better. No longer a sideshow attraction, but right now he's getting slapped across the face all night at the hands of that man right there, Christian. Christian, middle rope, and there it is. Corkscrew elbow right to the head, into the cover, hooks the leg. Does that do it? No, a kick out by Gregory. Gregory's got to get something going here. He's in massive trouble. Christian sends him into the corner. What's he looking for here? Christian could be looking for something big here. Hooks him up on the top rope. Oh no, Gregory Helms. Gregory Helms caught him with an elbow, and now Gregory Helms slides back in the ring and a nice neck breaker. Great athleticism there by the former Hurricane. Gregory Helms sends him off the ropes, leapfrog over the top, drops underneath, Look at this. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And now it's Christian that is on the receiving end of those chops. Sends it back into the corner. Full head of steam. Takes him down with a clothesline. Gregory Helms could be setting him up for something big here. Going to the top rope. Could be high risk. Could be high reward. There it is. The frog splash. Down into the cover. Hooks the leg. Does that do it? No. Christian kicks out at 2. It paid off, but it did not do enough damage to put Christian away for good. And Christian, the in-ring savviness of Captain Charisma, rolling to the outside, rolling to the apron, and then he suckered in Gregory Helms. And now Christian is choking the life out of Gregory Helms once again, this time on the top rope. What a way to think on your feet for Christian. Sends Gregory Helms into the corner. Helms is in trouble. Christian sends him out, suckers him right back in, and a double boot to the face. Double boot to the face. And here comes Captain Charisma. Here comes Christian. Takes down Helms. To the top rope. Christian could be looking for something big. Frog splash. The frog splash connecting. Down into the cover. Hooks the leg. Does that do it? It doesn't. It wasn't enough to put Helms away, but Christian thinks that he might know what's enough. He's going to be looking for the spear. Can he hit him? No. Helms jumped out of the way. Great athleticism. And now here comes Helms with the clotheslines. Christian looks for one. Helms ducks it. Spinning back kick. Gregory Helms lights him up. Shiny wizard. It was the shiniest of wizards. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Is that enough? No. Gregory Helms almost had it there. Christian is in massive trouble. Gregory Helms could be looking. Oh, wait a minute. Christian reversed. Impaler DDT. Or the execution, whatever the hell you want to call it. And a kick out. It looked like Helms was going to look for the vertebreaker, but Christian able to duck it and move out of the way. But it wasn't enough. That execution was not enough, and now Christian hooks him up on the top rope. Christian's going to be looking for something big here once again. He couldn't hit him the last time with that big maneuver, but can he hit him this time? Look at the stalling suplex, but Gregory Helms fighting out of this situation once again. Gregory Helms fought out of it once again, and now Gregory Helms springboard, crossbody, lateral press, down into the cover, hooks the leg. Is that enough? It's not enough. Christian kicked out. Christian kicked out. And now Christian fighting back. And another slap across the face. And that one stunned Helms. Helms could be out on his feet here. Christian gonna look for the spear, and again Gregory Helms moved out the way. Again Helms moved out the way. Wait a minute. Drives him down into the canvas. That's gonna do it. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. That's enough. It's not enough. Christian almost lost the biggest opportunity that he's had since arriving here on SmackDown. Able to kick out at the tightest of 2.9s. Christian rolled to the outside of the ring, realizing the amount of trouble he was in, but Gregory Helms has to get him back in the ring, and he does. Christian pops back up to his feet with a spear! A spear out of nowhere! That's it! That's it! No, it's not! Gregory Helms kicked out, and I can't believe it, but wait a minute! Another member of Team Attitude, Shannon Morris, making a beeline to the ring. What the hell is this all about? Come on. We all know what it's about. Shannon Morris here to try to cost Christian the match. Christian daring Shannon Moore to hit him. Remember, this is not a no disqualification match. If Shannon Moore strikes Christian, Christian moves on in the tournament. But Gregory Helms back up to his feet. It's the sneak attack, but no. Christian moved out the way, looking for the spear again. Helms stuck in, but Shannon Moore didn't. Helms got out of the way of the spear, but Shannon Moore couldn't, and now Gregory Helms goes flying! It's a car crash here at ringside for Friday Night SmackDown. But I think that distraction was enough for Gregory Helms. Gregory Helms is going to cost Christian another U.S. title opportunity, but Christian ducked it. Christian ducked it in a somersault on Prettier. Cover. Hooks the leg. Christian moves on. What a freaking match. What a reversal. Christian misses the spear on Helms, but takes out Shannon Moore instead. It was a car wreck here in the closing seconds of this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like that distraction was enough for Gregory Helms to put Christian away, but he would look for that vertebrae that Christian had well scouted. He hit it on him twice already in the past couple of weeks. This time, Christian saw it coming, and because of that, Christian moves on in the Owen Hart Memorial Tournament. What a massive victory, and ladies and gentlemen, we have one more qualifying match for the side of SmackDown. Next week, Booker T will be in action against a mystery opponent, but as for tonight, Christian is victorious. Well, Matt Hardy clearly not happy with the progress that Christian has made in this tournament. But ladies and gentlemen, we're now going to hear from the WWE Champion, John Cena. And if you can't tell, he does not have his title on his shoulder. Wow. John Cena keeping it short and sweet, ladies and gentlemen. Giving the Masked Man 1 week to return the WWE title, or he's going to hunt him down. Strong words by the WWE Champion, but ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told that after his massive victory, Christian is awaiting to be interviewed. Strong words there by Christian, but hey, wait a minute! What the hell? Speaking of the United States Champion, there's that despicable son of a bitch right there! Matt Hardy's attacking Christian backstage! This is absolutely ridiculous! Christian just had a massive match against Gregory Helms. It was a hard-fought victory for Christian, and now Matt Hardy's taking advantage! A hockey stick getting wrapped around the ribs of the Canadian. Oh my goodness! Matt Hardy beating the holy hell out of Captain Charisma here tonight. Somebody's got to stop this. Somebody's got to stop this. Christian, he's in no condition to compete. Right now, he just had a massive match, and Matt Hardy suplex through the table. Good God. Matt Hardy isn't through with Christian. Matt Hardy's not through with Christian. Leave him the hell alone, Matt Hardy, to get through the table. Christian has gone through not one, but 2 tables. Here in the backstage area, Matt Hardy is tearing apart this backstage area in order to take out Christian. Willing to do whatever the hell it takes to make sure that Christian does not make it to the end of this tournament. And Matt Hardy, twist of fate on the cement floor. Oh my God. That's just despicable. That is just absolutely ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. But we gotta move on. We have a team of medical staff checking out Christian right now. I guess the damage is they're not serious. He could still compete in the tournament, but Christian is pissed. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for our first King of the Ring qualifying match here tonight. One of 2 as Mr. Kennedy makes his way to the ring for a massive matchup here. The winner of this match will move on to round 2 of the King of the Ring. Now, Mr. Kennedy has fought for the WWE Championship once before. If you catch your minds back to night 2 of the draft, Mr. Kennedy went against John Cena for the WWE title. He ultimately came up short. And ever since then, Mr. Kennedy has been looking for a way to get back into the title picture, holding a massive victory over Kurt Angle in a no disqualification match at Judgment Day. Mr. Kennedy looks to stake his claim for a future world title opportunity. But if you ask me, he's got one tough task ahead of him.
That I have everybody's attention, would just like to remind you that I weigh in tonight at 246 pounds. I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin, Mr.
Well, Mr. Kennedy surely can talk the talk, but will he be able to walk here tonight against arguably one of the toughest superstars in the world of professional wrestling, the Rabid Wolverine, Chris Benoit. A man that has been showing a different side of himself as of late, turning on his former tag team partner, Daniel Bryan, laying him out at Vengeance for a second time. Daniel Bryan currently out injured after Chris Benoit drove him headfirst into the cement floor. Daniel Bryan has suffered a concussion at the hands of Chris Benoit, and he's been poking his nose in the business of Eddie Guerrero as of late as well. Jealous of the fact that Eddie and Chavo got a shot at the tag titles at Vengeance. Of course, it was his distraction that would cost Eddie Guerrero the title. Eddie Guerrero, of course, has moved on in the King of the Ring tournament, defeating AJ Styles, but will Chris Benoit join him? We are about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. King of the Ring action comes to you live here, right now, on Friday Night SmackDown. It's been a hell of a night thus far, ladies and gentlemen. It is not over yet. There's a bell. This match is underway. These two squaring off in the center of the ring. Collar and elbow tie-up, but a kick to the gut, and now another collar and elbow tie-up, but this time it was Mr. Kennedy that kicked Benoit in the gut, and now it's Benoit, reversal after reversal, and now it's Benoit. Oh my goodness. That wrestling takedown to Mr. Kennedy, and that's what Kennedy has to look out for. It's kind of hard to plan for Chris Benoit. If you really think about it, he's got the speed, he's got the power, he's got the agility, he's got the technical ability. So for Mr. Kennedy, this really is like trying to catch a fish upstream here. Maybe he bit off more than he could chew with the likes of Chris Benoit, but we'll have to wait and see as this match unfolds. And Chris Benoit lighting up Kennedy here. Now Benoit, oh, massive kick right to the chest. Right to the chest of Kennedy, driving the air out of the lungs. Oh my goodness. Of the man that likes to say his own name. It's Kennedy rolling out to the apron. Wise maneuver there. But Benoit trying to follow him, but no. Kennedy caught him with a forearm. He suckered him in. That's what Kennedy has to do. He's got to be able to outsmart Chris Benoit. And look at the suplex by Mr. Kennedy. I think one thing that Mr. Kennedy can do is lean in on Benoit's spinning roundhouse kick to Benoit on the outside of the ring. As I was saying, I think one thing that Mr. Kennedy needs to do in this match is lean in towards Benoit's aggressiveness. Try to get Benoit to be overly aggressive, catching him off guard. But, you know, that's easier said than done, and there's that aggressiveness right there. Kennedy gets sent into the steel steps. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, in our main event, Monty Brown versus Test. And the final match of round 1 of the King of the Ring tournament. Oh my goodness, a rematch from the Vengeance pay-per-view. But this time there are championship implications at stake. Benoit's got to get Kennedy back in the ring. Referee's at a count of 6, and he does. Benoit sends him back in the ring, and now it's Benoit going to look to do more damage. Mr. Kennedy not able to get much offense here in this match. Now Benoit, look at this. A suplex of his own. He's the king of suplexes. We see a lot of people here in the WWE that utilize various forms of the suplex. Chris Benoit is amongst one of the greats. And on a massive chops in the corner. Looks for a third one, but this time Kennedy fighting out of the corner. And now here comes Kennedy with a clothesline. And another. Kennedy looking to get back to this contest here. And a swinging neckbreaker. Swinging neckbreaker to Chris Benoit. Kennedy starting to feel it here. Starting to get back into this contest, but can he stay in it? Benoit gets suckered in by Mr. Kennedy. And a sunset flip out of the corner to steal the victory, and no, a kick out at 2. Mr. Kennedy almost stole that one. That's exactly what I was talking about. Has to play into that aggressiveness. Chris Benoit went right back after Kennedy, and Kennedy suckered him right into it. Just got to continue to do more things like that, and he might have a chance of winning this matchup as Kennedy full head of steam, but Benoit ducks it. Benoit ducks it. Kennedy caught off guard there, and now Benoit is measuring his man. Chris Benoit, we've seen this before. Looking to go full head of steam. Suicide dive to Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy's down. Kennedy is out. He is dazed and confused. And now Benoit sends him back in the ring. What's he looking for here? Picks him up. Massive gut buster to Kennedy. Massive gut buster by Mr. Kennedy. And a German suplex. German suplex into the cover. Hooks the leg. Has he done enough? No, Benoit has not done enough. Benoit's not done enough. Kennedy is fighting from the ground up. Kennedy is fighting with everything that he's got, every fiber of his being. A back body drop to Chris. And he follows it up. Spine buster. This is Kennedy's moment. He's got to take that opportunity. And he's got to run with it. He's going to the top rope with it. Could be high risk. Is it high reward? No, it's not. There's no water in the pool. And now Benoit lays out Kennedy with the clotheslines. But Benoit gets caught with a belly-to-belly suplex. He's not the only one that can hit a suplex. And now Kennedy lighting up Benoit here. Drives him into the corner. And oh, the massive shoulder tackles. Kennedy, wait a minute, full head of steam and a boot right to the face. Boot right to the face. Benoit stirring. Kennedy is measuring. Mr. Kennedy suplex into a power bomb. Good God Almighty. What a maneuver by Mr. Kennedy. But Chris Benoit, the in-ring veteran that he is, rolling to the outside of the ring. This is not his first rodeo. But rolling to the outside of the ring may have been the worst thing that Chris Benoit did, because now Mr. Kennedy can use his environment to his advantage head first into the announce table. Head first into the announce table. And now Kennedy picks up Benoit. Wait a minute. Good God Almighty. Sends him red first into the ring post. Benoit could be out here. Benoit's got to be hurting after that. Somehow, someway, Benoit stirring back up to his feet. But Kennedy sent him in the corner. Could be looking for the Green Bay plunge, perhaps. Oh. Oh no, Mr. Kennedy's going to look for the superplex. Mr. Kennedy's going to look for the superplex, but no, Benoit. Benoit fighting. Benoit fights out of his sense. Kennedy crashing to the canvas. And now Benoit. Benoit. Diving headbutt. The diving headbutt. That's got to do it. Into the cover. Kennedy's got nothing left. Oh, he's got something left. Kennedy's got something left. And Benoit says, I'm going to take everything that you have left. Benoit's going to look for the crossface. But again, Benoit doesn't have enough patience. And Mr. Kennedy caught him. Kennedy caught him. Jumping enziguri. Cover. Hooks the leg. It's not enough. The jumping enziguri was not enough to put Benoit away. Mr. Kennedy now could have been looking for the mic check, but Benoit reversed it. And now Benoit, German suplex. And another, looking for the trifecta. Can he hit the hat trick? Yes, he can. Benoit hits the hat trick, and he's going to go to the top rope again. Benoit's going to look for the diving headbutt again. Benoit, diving headbutt, but Matt Kennedy. Kennedy moved out the way. Kennedy moved out the way, and a mic check. Kennedy's got him. Kennedy's done it. Cover, hooks the leg. No. How the hell did Benoit kick out of that? That mic check should have been enough, but it wasn't enough. And now Kennedy's gonna look to set him up for the Green Bay plunge, but Benoit fights out. Benoit fights out, middle rope, shoulder tackle. A shoulder tackle from the middle rope. And now what's Benoit looking for here? Benoit could have been looking for the crossface. Kennedy ducked it. Kennedy reversed it. Benoit reversed Kennedy. Oh, right hand. And now Benoit ripping at the face of Kennedy. Benoit ripped at the face and a double underhook. German suplex. What the hell? Benoit raking the eyes of Kennedy. And now the sharpshooter's locked in. Center of the ring. Kennedy His back must be writhing in pain here. He might have to tap out, but he might be passing out. But Kennedy is fighting out of it. You've got to be kidding me. Benoit looks for the gut kick. Kennedy caught it, spins him around, lighting up Benoit here, and drives him down. Turned him inside out, upside down. Benoit is in trouble. Benoit is in trouble. Kennedy's gonna do it. Kennedy is gonna win the match. Green Bay plunge. Cover. Hooks the leg. You've got to be kidding me. How in the hell is Benoit staying in the fight? Kennedy top rope again. Canton bomb. No, Benoit. Benoit moved out of the way. Benoit moved out of the way. High risk did not pay off, and Benoit's got the crossface locked in. Benoit's got the crossface locked in. Kennedy's got no choice. Kennedy's got no choice. Mr. Kennedy cannot hold on much longer. Kennedy has got to tap out. Good God. What a match, ladies and gentlemen. Take nothing away from Mr. Kennedy here tonight. He put it all on the line, but it was not enough to put down the rabid Wolverine. Wait a minute. Benoit moves on to the next round of the tournament. And that's the man that he is going to be facing. Ladies and gentlemen, next week, Benoit and Eddie clash in the second round of the King of the Ring tournament. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, a massive challenge has been laid down by the tag team champions for the King of the Ring pay-per-view. Big Show and A-Train, they want to run the gauntlet at King of the Ring. Will Bret Hart give them the match that they so much desire? We'll have to find out in the coming weeks, but ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the former United States champion to make his way to the ring, and I think we all know what this is about. AJ Styles has really fallen from grace over the past few weeks, losing his title at Vengeance, and then losing his King of the Ring qualifying match last week on SmackDown to Eddie Guerrero. And if you ask me, there is only one person to be blamed for that. And here tonight, AJ Styles has something to say. The Phenomenal One is in the building here tonight for Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. And let's see what he's got on his mind. Wow, ladies and gentlemen. AJ Styles says, I'm not waiting any longer. AJ Styles is calling out his masked attacker here tonight on SmackDown. Is he going to show up? What the hell? How does that mean? Oh, wait a minute! AJ behind you! AJ behind you! Again! Again! That masked man has attacked AJ Styles again! Wait a minute! Oh my god! A moonsault from the top rope! Again! AJ Styles has been laid out by the masked man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I can't believe it, but it is now time for the main event of the evening. It's a rematch from Vengeance. Test takes on Monty Brown. And a King of the Ring qualifying matchup in that match is right now. I can't believe we are already saying it, but it is time for the main event of the evening. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for tuning in to Friday Night SmackDown. I hope you have enjoyed the show thus far. We had a lot of things happen here tonight, but the night is not over. The winner of this match will go on to face Jeff Hardy in round 2 of the King of the Ring tournament next week on SmackDown. But who will it be? This is a rematch that I personally have been waiting for since Vengeance. The match that ended in a double countout. There was no winner at Vengeance. Tonight, we will get a winner. The alpha male, Monty Brown, is in the building with fire in his eyes and passion in his heart. Will it be enough to take out this man, though? It's Test. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first time that Test has been in the main event of Friday Night SmackDown since being drafted. And this is going to be one hell of a contest. I hope you all have been enjoying the show thus far as we get set for our main event action. Monty Brown has been on the receiving end of attacks over the past few weeks. But there is no attacks here tonight. It is straight up one-on-one action to close us out here tonight on SmackDown. And here's Test already talking smack. Test is already talking smack, and Monty Brown doesn't want to hear it. Oh my goodness! Test driving him spine first into the apron. This match did not take long to break down. The bell hasn't even run. This match hasn't even gotten started yet. The referee trying to separate these two, but who the hell wants to get in the middle of Test and Monty Brown? Monty Brown has been waiting for this moment since Vengeance. He's been waiting to get his hands on Test again. Last week on SmackDown, Test attacked Monty Brown backstage in the gym while he was trying to work out, leaving him a bloody heap. And now Monty Brown gets his payback here tonight. This match hasn't even gotten started yet, and these two fighting in the crowd. And oh my goodness. Test fighting back. I mean, remember, think back to Vengeance when Monty Brown pounced Test over the barricade into the crowd. What a moment that was. have vengeance. And ever since that moment, ever since that night, ever since that match, I've been wanting to see these two go at it once again, and I think these fans have been as well. And Test is lighting up Monty Brown here. Test is just absolutely lighting him up, and it sends him flying. And now Test, kick to the gut, and drives it down onto the cement floor. Ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this is the main event of the evening. This match will get started as Monty Brown gets sent into the barricade, but it's not the side that has the padding on it. There was no padding on that side. The winner of this match will move on in the King of the Ring tournament. Will face Jeff Hardy next week on SmackDown. Test sent Monty Brown back into the ringside area, and I think now Test is going to send him back in the ring, and I think now this match will officially begin. There's the bell. Hard to believe that the match just started, and down goes Monty. Monty Brown looks like he's been through hell already. Looks like he's been through hell. Good God almighty. Those clubbing blows to the back of the alpha male, wearing down Monty Brown. If he's not already worn down, sends him into the corner. The right hands by Test. And a third one. Down goes Monty Brown. And now here comes Test. Full head of steam and the running boot. The running boot by Test. Is this match already over? Into the cover. Hooks the leg and a kick out at one. A kick out at one, and now here comes the alpha male. Here comes the alpha male. Here comes Monty Brown lighting up Test. And Monty Brown with the mounted punches on Test. Oh my goodness, a massive kick to the gut. And Monty Brown's not done. Monty Brown wants another piece of him. Wants another piece of him. I have a feeling he's going to get the whole steak here tonight. It's going to take everything he has to put Test away. It's going to take Test everything he has to put Monty Brown away. But who will be able to put the other one down for good as Monty Brown? Look at the power of Monty Brown! Running power slam into the cover. Hooks the leg and it's a kick out at one. This match isn't even close to being over, ladies and gentlemen. And Monty Brown looking for the power again, but no. This time Test fighting out of that predicament. And Test with another kitchen sink. He's going to have to throw everything but the kitchen sink at him. Hey, you know what? He's going to have to throw the kitchen sink at him too, because Monty Brown keeps getting up. And Test is lighting him up. Those shots, good God almighty. Sends him off the ropes, and a tilt-a-whirl slam. Monty Brown is on the back foot here. Monty Brown is trying to retreat, but Test is not letting him. Stomping a mud hole and walking him dry. Shades of the Raw General Manager, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Test putting the boots to Monty Brown here tonight on SmackDown. And and clothesline in the corner. Good God. And there's nothing flashy in the arsenal of Test. It's all just hard-hitting moves, but Monty Brown with a kick right to the head, and Monty Brown lays him out with a clothesline. Flatlined him with that one, and then again. Test is down, but Test getting back up. Test is stirring, and here comes Monty Brown once again with the clotheslines. Ducks underneath. A back body drop to Test. Monty Brown looking for the spine buster to follow it up, but Test caught him. Caught him with a knee. And now Test, wait a minute. Test lifts him up and slams him down. That's gotta do it. Into the cover. Now a kick out of two. Test can't believe it. That was the biggest move that he had in his arsenal. And it wasn't enough to put him away. But he could be looking for something big. But Monty Brown fighting. Monty Brown fighting out of it. Lighting up Test here. It sent him into the corner. What the hell is Monty Brown looking to do here? Sent him spine first into the corner on the other side of the ring. Full force behind those. Oh my goodness. And then Monty Brown picks him up and slams him down. And Test is in trouble here. Test is trying to retreat. Test is trying to retreat, and I do not blame him. But Monty Brown not going to give him the opportunity. Monty Brown sends him right back in the ring. And Monty Brown staring at Test, and where the hell is Monty going? We don't see this too often on the part of Monty Brown. That's a big man. Drop it down from a high angle with a double axe handle. Down into the cover. Hook of the outside leg. Is that enough? It's not enough. Test kicks out at 2. It was not enough to put him away. But Monty Brown hooks him up on the top rope. What's Monty Brown looking for here? Sends him off the ropes. Oh, and another massive clothesline. Good God almighty. Good God almighty. The back and forth that these two are putting on here tonight, in a power bomb into the cover and a kick out. Good God, what a match we are witnessing. Neither man will give up, but something has got to give here. And Monty Brown, he's got that big bicep and he wraps it around the neck, around the throat of Test. Monty Brown could be looking to put the final nail in that coffin, but Test, a slap across the face. Test is lighting up Monty Brown here. Monty Brown, suplex. Down goes Monty Brown, Falcon Arrow. Test, somehow, some way, back in this contest. And the shoulder tackles to Monty Brown. And now Test just picking him up from his face. And now Test walking him to the center of the ring with a backbreaker and a second one. Something has got to give here. Test is lining up. Monty Brown on the rope and a boot to the outside of the ring. Good God almighty. A boot to the outside of the ring. And now Test is rearranging the furniture, tearing apart that announce table, looking to do something devious to the alpha male. Looking to do something devious, but Monty Brown fighting out of it. Monty Brown fighting back. Monty Brown doesn't want to go through that table here tonight. Lifts up Test and drops him face first on the apron. Referee is at a count of 6. And a power bomb. Now the referee's at a count of 6. He was at a count of 5. Now he's at a count of 6. These men do not want to get counted out again, but Monty Brown has something devious in his mind. He says, you want to take apart that announce table, I'm going to put you through it. Wise move, sliding back in the ring, breaking the count. Monty Brown going to put him through the table, but no Test. Test fighting out of it. Test able to use the amount of time that it took Monty Brown to slide back in the ring. He used that time to recover. Test, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Test, up on the announce table and down goes Monty Brown through it. Monty Brown is down. That's gotta do it. Slides him back in the ring. Hooks the leg. Test has done it. No, he hasn't done it. How the hell did Monty Brown kick out of that? Test hooks up Monty Brown. Looking for something big here. Looking for the superplex. He's got him hooked up. He's got him hooked up, but Monty Brown slips out the back. Monty Brown slipped out the back. This is the opportunity he needed. Somehow, Monty Brown is still in the fight. Somehow, someway, Monty Brown is staying in it. Spine buster. That pain has to be shooting up the spine of Test. Monty Brown is going to put him away. Swinging neck breaker. Into the cover. Hooks the leg. Is that enough? No. How the hell are these two still in it? What the hell is it going to take? And Test sends Monty Brown flying to the outside of the ring. Sends him flying to the outside of the ring. And, oh my goodness, into the barricade. And wait a minute, Test. Oh my goodness, a Russian leg sweep. Into the barricade. Ladies and gentlemen, something's got to give here. Something's got to put one of these two down for good. And Test sliding Monty Brown back in the ring, measuring his man. Test spins him around. Wait a minute. Full Nelson slam. That has got to do it. Cover. Pucks the leg. No, it's not enough. Monty Brown kicked out again. You have got to be kidding me. Test can't believe it. Monty Brown is getting back up to his feet. Test gonna look for the running boot. Monty Brown ducked out of the way. Monty Brown ducked out of the way. Spins him around. Monty Brown hooks him up. Turns him upside down and inside out. Sit out power bomb and a kick out. Another kick out. And Test again rolling to the outside of the ring. Monty Brown going out on the other side, looking for the pounce, but oh, Test caught him. The boot to the face. Monty Brown is out. That's exactly what happened at Vengeance. But instead, this time, Test isn't wasting time. Sends him back in the ring. Cover. Hooks the leg. Test moves on. Test does not move on. Monty Brown is back up to his feet. Test can't believe it. Test saying, what the hell's it gonna take to put you down? Monty Brown says, nothing can put me down. And here we go again. These two trading blows. Who's gonna give an inch? Oh, a headbutt. That might be enough. Oh, those elbows. Massive elbows by Test. Good God almighty. Good God. Oh my God. Monty Brown getting lit up by those elbows. Monty Brown could be out on his feet here. Sends him off the ropes. Looking for the boot again, but Monty Brown caught him with the pounce. Cover. Hooks the leg. Test kicks out. You have got to be kidding me. Test kicks out. Monty Brown can't believe it. Monty Brown's going to look for it again. This time Monty Brown's going to look for the full effect. Pounce underway, but Test grabs onto the ropes. Test grabbed onto the ropes, and now Test laughing in the face of Monty Brown. And oh my God, look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of Monty Brown. Monty Brown full head of steam. Test caught him. Test suckered him in. Test suckered him in. Test suckered him in. Then Monty Brown kicks out. Oh my God. What the hell is it going to take? Monty Brown's not even moving. How the hell did he manage to kick out? Test calling him up to his feet. Could be looking for the final nail. Could be looking to hit the running boot. But Monty Brown ducks it again. Test can't hit it in the rain. Test can't hit it in the rain. Another pounce. Another pounce. Cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Monty Brown is victorious. Oh my God, what a frickin' match, ladies and gentlemen. At numerous points of this match, I would have thought it could have went either way, but at the end of the day, the alpha male is victorious. Next week on SmackDown, Jeff Hardy takes on Monty Brown in round 2 of the Canadian tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for Friday Night SmackDown.